Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 10th, 2014, and today is Tuesday. So, jumping off of yesterday's quiet day, there will be some action today in terms of the economic calendar, looking at the GDP manufacturing number coming out at 10:30 this morning. For now, that's the most amount of news that we have coming out in terms of the economic calendar. But looking at yesterday's activity, we'll see that there wasn't much activity. Looking here at the Euro USD, really just trading within something like a 10-15 pip range. We are now officially below 136. We're at 135.93. And we're challenging this new area. Okay, this is definitely relatively a weaker area. We've seen this before hit 139 just a month ago. So, I would expect a certain bounce at a certain point, but as you can see, we are in the lower range of it. There isn't much of a catalyst to pull us back up. However, with all Draghi speaking and so on and so forth. However, I would expect something. If we do continue to sell off, I would expect some sort of capitulation to take us back up. Last week we had some good day trades after we had this huge dip into the 135 area, and now we're retesting it. So, it's just letting us know that it's weak. And there's definitely still room for it to go down. Like I said to you, 135 is a big number. So 135.50 and 135. So within these two ranges, okay, 135.50 and 135.00, I would really look to continue just scalping away, taking 10 pips, 20 pips, and risking very little in order to just grind it a little bit. We'll have a GDP number later today, the GDP versus the Japanese yen, which we've loved since last year. As you can see on the daily chart, it's pretty much trading in a range. Not a bad range, okay, about 200 pip range. However, it's still trading in a range. We're not trending any longer. So you have to be a little bit more selective about where your entry points are and to make sure that you're buying at the lower of the dip and selling the top of the move and not finding yourselves caught up in either direction. So essentially, there is place for this to continue going up. If it does certainly go above 173, we're looking at challenging the 174 level of our highs. So I would keep an eye out on the GBP Japanese yen. Looking at the USD Swiss franc, also a little bit of a rally, about 35 pips, which is nice. Okay, we're also trading in a range. Okay, we're not really trading in a trend, and so it's a little bit harder to jump at these levels and really get more aggressive. However, like I said, you could always buy the bottom of the range, sell the top of the range just to make those quick bucks. Looking at gold, just not much doing in gold. It's holding at 1254. It's been beaten up, as you remember. I would expect it at a certain point, okay, to start challenging these 1282, 1284 level. I've been saying this a couple of times already. And as you can see, what usually happens with gold is that we have a lot of consolidations and then one major move. A lot of consolidation and then a big move. So, I would really try to size it down here until you see some sort of confirmation, and then you could start getting a little bit more aggressive in either direction. But I think we're going to somehow cover this space of 1285, and then if it's truly still weak, I would expect it to sell off. Looking at the Dow Jones just doesn't stop. Yesterday is another record-breaking day, and as you can see, they're taking it higher and higher every single day, and it's getting a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit, not just aggressive, but a little bit more sharper, okay, which we see right here. So continue buying, sell off, continue buying, sell off, continue buying, sell off. We're getting to a point where the question is, where is it going to sell off? We all know that it's going to sell off. People are going to put their profits, but it looks like, for the short term, we have this nice level of 16,500, and if we do sell off, it's marginal. Okay, so definitely look at it. You have a higher percentage trade in terms of buying it. There is no confirmation yet that it's a short, so I would still continue buying it until there's some sort of confirmation. I know some people were short overnight. Hopefully they covered their shorts as the Dow opened the next morning. But like I said, you have to continuously watch and continuously be careful on the Dow not to short it because it is still going up. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.